So, today we had the first of the three hearings which are at least potentially related to UFOs and non-human intelligence, the congressional hearing dedicated to the Nazca mummies in Peru. It started at 9 a.m. local time in Lima, and we were able to access the live version with an interpretation provided by a volunteer, which was much welcome by those of us who command Spanish at the level which is lower than required to understand the proceedings well enough. My first and foremost impression was that the entire thing was a bit disappointing, I would say. I admit I expected a bit more, especially in terms of new research results. While I understand that the research, especially on such a delicate matter as possible non-human and sentient beings, is not something that takes a day to complete, I was also hopeful that there will be at least tidbits of new information provided. The whole premise of the hearing boiled down to arguments and counter-arguments presented by the camp that I would call debunkers centered around Flavio Estrada, forensic archaeologist of the Institute of Legal Medicine and Forensic Science of the Public Ministry of Culture in Lima. The government side focused on results obtained on objects which have been recognized as fake mummies or dolls by both the skeptics and the believers alike. In that case, the findings such as glue, polymer and rubber were quite obvious and expected. This camp also claimed that the objects claimed to be eggs, such as found in the mummy named Josefina, are just deposits of calcium carbonate, so not even calcified tissues. They did seem to include certain research results obtained on the actual mummies as well. The other camp centered about Jaime Maussan, the veteran journalist from Mexico, as the publicity person of the team researching the mummies and claiming them to be real, defended the finds as such and presented results of their own research, mostly various imaging, photographies and scans. Sadly, those seem to have been presented before, and I do not recall anything particularly new or groundbreaking, and some of their claims were also not backed up with relevant results from what I could tell. That said, even I with my untrained eye could tell the differences between scans obtained on the allegedly real mummies and the fakes or dolls confiscated in 2017. Both camps were in agreement when it comes to the age of the mummies though. Not only those present but also other groups involved in studying the finds confirmed that the carbon dating results for the finds give a hint that the biological material in them comes from a period between 1000 and 1700 years ago for most of the specimens. On the negative, the ministry side proved to have a bit condescending view and seemed to be hellbent on debunking the find by any cost, while the camp defending the mummies also went on strange tangents which in my opinion drew the attention away from the subject at hand and did not really contribute that much to the topic. At the end of the day, with no clear conclusion in sight, the meeting seemed to follow the advice of the American forensic researcher Professor McDowell, who was also present at the hearing, that more research should be done and preferably in international collaboration in the true scientific spirit. The chairman of the hearing leaned into the suggestion, also catching the fact that the ministry was trying to force a conclusion that the confiscated dolls were fake and therefore the actual mummies should also be fake, and eventually concluded that the mummies cannot be declared as fakes at this stage and require further interdisciplinary studies to arrive at a more complete and final conclusion regarding their nature and origin. It also seems that at least several Congress representatives have become interested in the topic and asked to be kept in the loop. That would be it for now when it comes to the news about Nazca mummies. I will keep on following the topic, and as soon as something new appears, especially results regarding the newly presented mummy named Paloma who was found with intact hair, possibly opening the way for detailed analysis, I will keep you posted, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you soon in another video.